Hey everybody, it's Anthony Morrison. Hopefully you guys are all doing great. I'm going to flip my webcam on. We're going to hope that the webcam will last tonight. Let's see if I can't move it over here and out of my way. We're going to hope that it'll last and it won't, oh look at this, what's going on here. So we'll hope that the webcam holds up for us. Got as much light in here as I can. Welcome to the Success Connection. As you guys know, obviously this is the weekly training that I do every single week. If you're new to the Success Connection, welcome. You've picked a heck of a time to be a brand new student and be here this week. We've got a phenomenal training in store for all of you. I think you're going to absolutely love it. My head might get cut off in some of it here, and it's just because we are currently in Florida, just like I said we would be. So we're at the condo in Florida, and Sunday I actually get married. So this will be the last Success Connection of my life as a single bachelor. I still call myself a single bachelor. You all know this. I still call myself a single bachelor, even though I've been with Alexa for 6.5 years. This is the last time I won't have a ring on this finger, although I will tell you I did, pitch her on. I love my M ring. A lot of you have already seen this. I tried to pitch her on maybe just like switching fingers like this. And now it's like, now I'm married. But she wouldn't go for it. She said it had to, you're laughing. I see the chat box blowing up. That's funny. Yep. As I said, I've just learned to say yes, ma'am, and move on. So tonight is going to be a lot of fun. Look, I've got some awesome stuff in store for you. We've decided, as I'm sure you saw with the emails, to go over the entire profit cycle review. Now, I'm going to condense it to about an hour, because as you can imagine, I have a lot of wedding activities here in just a couple of days. We'll be married, so there's people all over the place. You may hear people in a minute, see people walking by behind me in this mirror or something. If you do, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm super committed to the Success Connection. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm going to have my weekly training. I'm going to do it every week. It just doesn't matter. And in fact, it's kind of funny because Alexa was telling me, she's like, well, I mean, I'm sure everybody would understand if you just, like, if you weren't there for one training. And I said, no. I said, even though we're getting married, I'm still going to be there for the Success Connection training, and I'm not going to miss it. So hopefully you guys can appreciate that, and you love this. We've got a lot in store for you tonight. If you're brand new, you've picked a great time to attend. We've got an awesome training tonight. I will try to condense it to about an hour, which you all know means an hour and a half. But it's a lot of fun. And on the agenda, if we look at the agenda real fast, you'll see we're going to do the profit cycle review. We're going to do a live vote for the software. Okay, so if you're new or if you have been here before, the last few weeks we've been talking about a free software that I'm going to have my team build for you. Okay, software typically costs me between $5,000 and $7,500 to develop, and I'm going to give it to you completely free. There's no strings attached to buy anything. There's no like upsell button or anything. It's literally just a free software. But instead of me coming up and saying, I think I'm going to make this, what I did was I let you vote. And we've narrowed it down to two different topics: traffic getting software and opt-in getting software. So basically software that would help you get more email opt-ins, build your list bigger. So those two things are on the agenda. You'll get to vote for those. I'll give you the URL to vote for them a little bit later. Then we're going to talk to you about the cash prizes. Now, I always give away a cash prize at the end of our trainings. Most of the time I give away a $100 cash prize. Now, sometimes I go crazy. Well, tonight I have a little different idea and a little different twist on the cash prize giveaway, so hopefully you will love that, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. And then we'll talk about the potential of me live streaming my wedding a tiny bit inside of the Success Connection group. So I'm gonna see what we can do, see what we can make happen, and we'll just take it from there, all right? So how many of you are ready to get started right now with the training? We're going to go down the agenda, steps 1 through 4 in order. So right now it's time to go over the profit cycle review. We're going to dive in to the 6 steps that we've already gone through, and then we've got a couple of additional steps that will be coming later on, okay? So if you're ready to get started, just say yes in the chat box for me. Say yes. Again, I love engagement. I love yeses. I love people blowing up the chat box. If we can break GoToWebinar, I'm excited. That's what I love, right? And I can tell you right now, we have been live for about 5 minutes. GoToWebinar has been on for about 10 minutes, right? Because we had the kind of the 5-minute countdown, and we have now maxed out GoToWebinar. So I don't know if you can see it on your screen or not, but my screen is popping up here telling me we have maxed out attendance 10 minutes into the training. So if you don't want to miss any of this, make sure you don't log off, because I'm telling you right now, Facebook's getting ready to blow up, my email's getting ready to blow up, people are getting ready to get angry because they are locked out. This was I guess a well-received messaging this week over it being the final webinar, the final Success Connection before I get married, and then of course with there being the profit cycle review, the software, the big cash giveaways, all kinds of awesome stuff coming your way. People were just stoked, and now everybody's here. So that's a good thing and a bad thing in that there's a lot of people that are locked out. So don't leave, or you probably won't be able to get back in. All right. So if you're new, this is my little toy. I love this toy. It's my whiteboard software, and what I did was, in order to streamline and make sure that I don't mess anything up, I took notes and put them on my cell phone so that I can kind of go a little quicker through the entire training. But basically, we had the profit cycle, okay? And the profit cycle started out, we started our training out talking about the funnel. So we essentially went through and we said, okay, let's draw out this entire funnel of the profit cycle. And you know, the profit cycle, it is the cycle by which you can build any business online. It can be an e-commerce business, an affiliate marketing business, a product launching business. It doesn't matter what kind of business it is, email marketing business. It all falls in to this profit cycle. All right, so we talked about the funnel. So the very first thing that I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to draw, well, off to a bad start here, aren't I? I'm going to draw out the funnel. All right, one more time for you guys. So if you've missed it, you're getting an awesome review. If you've been here, you know what they say. The more you watch things, the more you learn things, right? So you want to pay close attention. So this is how this is the profit cycle, okay? It all starts with traffic, all right? Now, later on, as you can see in parts 5 and 6, we talk about that traffic, the paid traffic versus free traffic and all of that good stuff, okay? So we'll go through that. All right, so it all starts off with traffic. Now, from this traffic, we send people, okay, over to an opt-in page. Now, we call this an opt-in page. Okay, the goal for this is to get an email address. Okay, so that's the goal for this opt-in page. Super, super simple so far. All right, I'm going to mark this off here in red so that you can see. We got to get traffic. Traffic is what gets things started. Then we have this opt-in page. Now, from the opt-in page, two things happen. People will come to this opt-in page. They will then go to what we call a thank you page. All right, now the thank you page is going to be where you make money, okay? Now, we'll discuss how in just a second, okay? So they go there, and then they also go down here to your autoresponder. I always make these little database-looking things. They never really look good, but let's see, it's called autoresponder. Now, let's talk up here about this thank you page. How can we make money on the thank you page? How is that possible? How do we do it? Okay? Well, there's a couple of different ways. All right? We use Google Ads. We can use affiliate links. We can even use e-com products. Okay? And there's other ways that you can obviously profit on there too. You could put your own products on there. If you sell a book, you can put your book on it. All kinds of different things that you can put on there. But the fact of the matter is, what happens is people opt in. They're instantly taken to a thank you page where you say, thank you for opting in for this free gift, whatever it is. By the way, check this out. And it might be Google Ads. Of course, with Google Ads, you get paid when somebody just simply clicks. So, I mean, that's so simple, right? I actually have a business right now that generates $4,000 to $5,000 a month, literally off just that top part of the profit cycle there. The traffic to an opt-in page to a thank you page, clicking Google Ads, boom, $4,000 to $5,000 a month, automated income, just like that, right? But that's without even worrying about an autoresponder. So it is something that I'm actually practicing and doing right now, right? But if you, so basically the thank you page, and we went over the thank you page, and by the way, if you have missed any of our sessions, as a member of the Success Connection, as a student of mine, you get access to the replays for all of these. So if you look back at the last 6 weeks of replays, what you will see is a replay dedicated to each one of these steps, right, of the profit cycle. What we're doing tonight is we're literally just going through an overview of them again, right? So we're going back through it with a review so that we get anything you might have missed. If you've been here for 6+ weeks, well, hopefully you'll catch it. If you haven't been here, the best place for you to go when we are finished, okay, is thesc.com. You should have an account there. If you don't have an account there, you can hit the forgot password button and it should tell you if you have one. And if you don't, you can register and sign up all of our replays right inside of that members area, and you can literally watch all of those, okay? And those are like hour to hour and a half trainings breaking down each one of these things. The entire funnel, web pages and optimization, autoresponders, that's how to write your emails, how to set up your autoresponders, all of that. The profit centers, meaning how do you actually sign up and get enrolled in these types of things, and then how do you make a profit? Like, what are the different profit centers? Then we went into depth on free traffic and paid traffic. So all of that is down there for you, and so you have full access to it, okay? All right, so we've got the autoresponder. Now, the autoresponder does two different things. You can do what we call we can do a broadcast, okay? Or we can do basically what we call follow-up message, okay? Now, what that means is when you have an autoresponder, there's two different ways that you can send your emails. Basically, this one right here, this is manual. That's when you go in and you, not manual, manual. All right, this is a manual process. So basically that means you've got to go in and select the people you want to send an email to, like your list, and hit the send button. Everybody gets your email at one time when you do that, okay? These follow-ups, these are automated. Okay, those are automated. Now, those follow-ups, what we typically do with the follow-up messages is from the follow-up messages, okay, we will send out, all right, we will send out emails and with the broadcast messages. And we will promote, all right, so we will promote things like Shopify products, affiliate products, okay? We will promote blogs with ads. So again, that could literally be like you having your own blog, and now you're sending people emails that are sending them back to that blog so that they'll click on the ads, right? So lots and lots of different things that you can promote. In fact, you can promote anything. This is, of course, where you make money, right? So this is another, basically, profit center, all right? So this is another profit center. Now, the other thing that we do, if you take a look at this process, all right? So if you take a look at this process, what we call this entire thing, here, all the way down to here, we call this the profit cycle. Okay, because if you look at it, it's the entire cycle by which we generate a profit online. We get our traffic, which, by the way, traffic is the key to your success. We send them to an opt-in page. We get that email address down here in this autoresponder. Okay, we send them up to a thank you page. They make us some money initially right off the bat, and then the autoresponder takes over and does everything. But here, okay, here is what we've discussed, and we did discuss this. I'll see if I can't make it a little smaller. We discussed this during our training on this. Well, this is a profit cycle, and let's just say for the sake of the example that our niche here, all right, we'll do a little darker blue. Let's just say our niche, all right, so for the example, our niche, let's just say it's weight loss. All right, so we're just going to say that this whole niche is weight loss. So for any of you that are in weight loss, boom, this is it. All right, there are only a couple of breakage points in here. Breakage point number one is going to be this traffic, okay? You've got to get good traffic. It's just the way that it is, right? Now, we talk about that in the profit cycle, 5 and 6, right? And we'll go over it a little bit again tonight. You've got to have good traffic. If you don't have good traffic, nothing really works, right? The whole process breaks. But another piece of the puzzle that we didn't really, I guess, harp on a whole lot is, let me ask you this. Where else do you guys think that this cycle could break? Where else is there a breaking point, a point where you don't have control and where things could go awry? Just put it in the chat box for me. All right. I'm seeing lots of comments. All right. I see some people saying affiliate links could break. I see some people saying your autoresponder could break. That's not likely to happen. I see getting approved by affiliate links, your Shopify store, finding good products. I mean, all those things are somewhat understandable, but all of those things actually you have control over. Here's the one thing you don't have control over, and this is the one place that the profit cycle sometimes can break. But next week I'll show you how to prevent this 100%. Right here. All right, so pay close attention. Right here. Does everybody see how, where I just highlighted that arrow down to the autoresponder, how if you get an opt-in, all right, so you build an opt-in page, and somebody types in their email address, and then it puts them in your autoresponder. How many of you would agree that some people are going to put fake email addresses in the box? Just say yes. Yes? That's right. And they're going to put secondary email addresses in the box, which means you send emails they never check. And they're going to put typos in the box, right? See, all businesses are built in this profit cycle. So it doesn't matter what your business is. This is the profit cycle, right? 100% of the time, this is how businesses are built online. Okay? No matter what the niche is, no matter what the industry is. But the one thing we have to do is have control. If you don't know how to get good traffic and you're sending a bunch of traffic for people that are interested in baseball and you're sending them to a weight loss product, that's not going to do very well for you, right? If you're sending the traffic there and then they're putting in fake email addresses, what ends up happening is it affects your entire profit cycle because guess what? Now they're going into an autoresponder that's sending emails to fake email addresses, which means you're not benefiting from it, which means all this money that you were supposed to make down here, you no longer make anymore, right? And it's an exponentially big problem because don't forget that the rest of this profit cycle actually will activate more profit cycles. Watch this. You've got these broadcast emails and these follow-up emails, which can do this. Let me show you this real quick. They can come right down here, flow into this, and guess what? We call this Activate PC2, activating another profit cycle. Check this out, guys. This is where it gets super exciting and a lot of fun. Watch this. You've got traffic. Okay, you need traffic. You want to send that traffic to an opt-in page. Okay, whereby you want to get an email. I'm drawing it out fast. All right, from this opt-in page, they go up here to what we call the thank you page. Okay, because again, this is all about building more businesses. Look at this. Now they go here into the autoresponder. Okay, and this autoresponder from this traffic is going to have two things. It's going to have broadcast, okay, and it's going to have follow-ups. Okay, and both of these, when sent, guess what they're going to do? They're going to send promotions. Okay, and those promotions are going to make you money. All right, well, think about it. What am I even talking about here? What is this, Anthony? This is a whole nother profit cycle. Look at this. What is this? This, okay, this is a, man, struggling on this thing tonight, so all this worried about marriage. Profit cycle. Now, here's the cool thing about building one profit cycle. You see, I could go in here and I could have a profit cycle, okay, that was built out about weight loss. All right, so you guys know that I told you earlier we built this one right here about weight loss. All right, that was our example niche. Well, if we know that we've got people that are opting in about weight loss, okay, the one thing that we might be able to do is now send them, okay, send them emails which become traffic, okay, but now it's self-generated, which means it's free. How do you like that? Free traffic. And this might actually be for a different niche. Maybe this niche, okay, maybe this example niche here, maybe this is like organic eating. Okay, maybe this is an organic eating niche. Okay, so think about it. Once you have built out a profit cycle of people that are interested in weight loss, it stands to reason that those people might also be interested in organic eating, right? So if you've got affiliate offers and promotions down here, okay, things that you can make money on, all right, you also got, of course, you know, you've got ads and affiliate offers, okay, and Shopify, all kinds of stuff that you can do down here that, of course, is going to make you money on this thank you page. Look at this. You activate, you can self-activate your second profit cycle. So your very first profit cycle, which we talked about, when you try to get the traffic from this, okay, and we'll see if we can't find a color that I have not used yet that's not super ugly. All right, this traffic, all right, it might come from ads, all right, free traffic, all right, you know, some paid traffic. And we'll talk about, you know, that kind of stuff in a little bit, right? So it kind of comes from all of this. Okay, that's how you activate your first profit cycle. But the great thing is once it's activated and you've got people in this autoresponder, boom, you can now activate a second profit cycle. You see, so it's almost like you're able to exponentially build your business. And guess what? When this comes down, the way that this works, it's so brilliant when you do this way. Because the way that this works is that now, guess what? You can turn around and you can have broadcasts and follow-up emails, okay, that go out, and guess what they do? They're going to go out and they're going to activate profit cycle 3, right? And then, of course, when you activate profit cycle 3, they can also go out and activate profit cycle 4. And they can go out and activate profit cycle 5, and so on and so forth. So what you're able to do when you have that first profit cycle, you can start activating additional profit cycles. And then as you get more and more, each one can activate more and more, and it balloons. What it does is it takes a simple method and snowballs it into massive amounts of income. How many of you like massive amounts of income? Just say yes for me in the chat box. Say yes in the chat box. You know I got to have lots of engagement. I'm here. I'm training you. I'm teaching you. I'm reviewing this stuff. I got a few days before I'm walking down the aisle. I got people everywhere. My family's here. My dad's flying in. I got things going on. And where am I? Right here with you. All I ask you to do is just pay close attention to me. Give me some feedback. Let me know you're excited. Let me know you appreciate me being here. There's nothing for sale. It's just good training, and hopefully you're learning a lot, right? All right, so, and if you have any questions, just remember, not next week, but the next, we're going to do a full success connection on nothing but Q&A, profit cycle Q&A, right? And it's going to be crazy awesome, and I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure it's the best for you, all right? So, super excited. All right, so, what have we got out of this so far? We now know the profit cycle. Okay, so we know kind of what the profit cycle is. We also know kind of, I guess, what you would think would be only one business that you're building is actually multiple businesses. And let me tell you why that's important. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at why is this, we'll just say epic. Why is this epic? So why is it epic that you can actually activate multiple profit cycles? Well, here's why it's epic. Here's the thing. When somebody opts into this list right here, when they go up here to this page right here, okay, and they opt in, they are put on your autoresponder. And in that list, let's just say it's your this is your weight loss list. You cannot send an email to your weight loss list 10 times a day to promote a bunch of stuff. People will get mad and they will unsubscribe. But here's the thing. You can send it, let's just say you send one email every day, okay, to your weight loss list. So let's go down here and write it out. All right, so we have our weight loss list. All right, and let's just say that you end up with 1,000 subscribers, okay? So let's say you end up with 1,000 subscribers, and you mail them one time per day, all right? So say you mail them one time per day. Now, what happens is that when you go down this process right here, okay, this whole activating profit cycle 2, your list, when you send that email out, becomes the traffic right here, okay, for profit cycle 2. Now people come to this page. They come to this opt-in page right here, okay? Now when they opt in, look what happens. They opt in and they go into a different autoresponder. Would you agree that this is a totally different email list? This email list is about organic eating. How many of you understand that? Just say yes, you understand that? Okay, so let's just say, and we'll just take some crazy small numbers here. Let's just say organic, I don't know why I can't spell tonight. Let's see, organic eating list. All right, it started out at 0, but let's just say of the 1,000 people that are on your weight loss list, let's just say you get 300 of them to opt into this list. So now you can mail them one time per day. All right, now you just increased, okay, you just increased. That's an increase of 30% on daily mailings. Do you see how, because they're now on a different list, okay? This is one list, this is another list. Now you can send emails once a day from each list because it's like different entities. You got to understand something. People are getting 1 million emails a day, whether they're getting 10 from you or 9 from a bunch of random people and 1 from you. They're getting emails. So if they're opting in to different lists, list about organic eating, list about weight loss, list about fitness, list about this, that, and the other, right? If they're opting into this, now you can mail them from each of those lists one time a day, right? Give or take. So the point is that you just got an increase of 30% in your mailing. So what we typically look at is that a subscriber, okay, a subscriber is worth, okay, $1 per month. Now, if we only had profit cycle 1, we would be looking to make about $1,000 per month. Okay, that would be our goal. You're not always going to hit that target, but that's your goal, okay? But because we activated profit cycle 2 with the same subscribers, now we can make another $300 a month, all because of activating that second profit cycle. What this does is it's a game changer. You see, so many people, okay, so many people only do one of these. They only do one step. They say, I'm in the weight loss niche, and they go pick some products off ClickBank and affiliate offers and all this stuff, or maybe they make Shopify products that say lose weight and all this stuff. But guess what? They stop right here. It's like there's this big, I'll just try to draw it out real big, and then I'll erase it. It's like there's this big red line like right here, right? And that's all the profit that they make. So they're self-contained into this one profit cycle. The real key to massive success online, the real key to exponential revenue and profits online is this right here. It's when you learn how to remove that block. It's when you learn that you can take this list that you've built, okay, this list right here, all right, the list that, I don't know what it's doing. It's when you take this list right here, okay, right here. It's when you take that list and you learn to make that list help your entire business grow. Because now you can activate a second profit cycle. Now you can take profit cycle 1 and 2, which basically is the email list from 1 and 2, and you can start activating number 3, right? And once you activate number 3, you can take all 3 of those and activate number 4. And you can take all 4 of them and activate number 5. And here's the crazy thing, is that the more profit cycles you activate, the faster and bigger they go. So for instance, profit cycle number 5 is probably going to activate with more traffic and a bigger list and grow faster than profit cycle number 2. You know why? Can anybody tell me why? Just say why if you can. Just answer me if you can tell me why. All right. I know we had a little bit of a it looked like we had a little glitch there with the webcam. Like I said, my internet is not great here, so it looked like I lost the webcam for a second. But I think we're back. Can everybody hear me? Everybody see me? Just say yes. Okay. All right. Good. Hopefully all goes well. But it is difficult when we're out of town doing this. Okay. I see a lot of people saying why. So basically, what's happening here is by the time you get to the 5th profit cycle that you want to activate, you literally have 4 email lists to do it. You've got 4 email lists that were all built about organic eating, weight loss, fitness. Maybe you've got like a fitness books type list where it's people that are interested in fitness books, and now all of a sudden you want to activate a 5th profit cycle. Boom. It's so simple to do because you got these 4 email lists. Now these 4 email lists become the traffic. They become this difficult thing. They become this hard to catch little deal right here, this whole traffic thing, and you can self-contain. You see, what's so great about this is that the profit cycle works literally in a cycle. Right? It's literally like this. It's self-feeding, right? As you build one, it reaches around and it builds another, right? And so what we call it self-contained. And when you can be self-contained, you have all the control. Now, like I said, the one part that can screw this up is right here. The one part that can just make life so hard is right here. It's when people give you fake email addresses. We started building out these profit cycles ourselves, and we were just crushing it. And then all of a sudden we noticed, oh my gosh, we're not, it's not working as well. And it wasn't working, and the reason it wasn't working is we had a lot of fake information on our list. We had a lot of fake email addresses. We had a lot of people giving us just junk, right? So what we decided to do was we decided to build a workaround. And that workaround is what I will talk to you about next week. Okay, so next week what we'll do is we'll talk about how you can, I guess how you can go in and you can guarantee 100% of the time, 100% of the time that you get real email addresses. And not only that, but you get email addresses right out of people's cell phones. And that's where the money's at, right? Literally right now over 80% of people are actually opening their emails on mobile phones. So, I mean, when you send this traffic, you want this traffic right here. You want this traffic to convert, but you also want to get as much of it as you can. And when you have guaranteed real email addresses over here in this autoresponder, all of a sudden that traffic can triple, quadruple, and even more sometimes. And so that's what we'll actually show you how to do. All right? So let's see. I am going to now go through. All right, so we've kind of outlined the profit cycle, okay? So we've outlined this profit cycle, and I'm sorry, by the way, when you get the notes for this, just like with all the other ones, it may have the wrong date and time on it. It's the right date and time, these notes, because at the end of this, I'll save all my notes and I'll send them out in an email. Plus, they'll also be inside of this little members area right here, so don't forget about that. But for whatever reason, you see how it says, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says Anthony's notebook syncing. It like gets stuck days behind, and I'm not sure why. It always says it's syncing, but it's not syncing. There's no syncing going on. So just note that you're getting the right notes. This obviously is from the Success Connection here, but it just might have the wrong date and time on it. Might say it's 3 o'clock. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how it does this. But I think some of you that have been here for a while, you already probably figured that out. Others, you know, that are new might be confused. So, all right. So now we want to talk about web pages and optimization. All right. So web pages and optimization. This was part 2 of the profit cycle. Why? Because this little page right here, okay, this little opt-in page that you see, this is super, super important. This opt-in page is very, very important. So your opt-in page. All right, super, super, super important deal right here, okay? Very, very important. All right, so what is it? And we went over some notes. First of all, we said that there's always a headline. Basically, this goes on the top of the page, okay? Goes on the top of the page, all right? And the whole goal for this is to capture attention. Okay, that's the whole goal for the headline. You want to make sure that you capture attention. Okay, I think at least that's the way I've always done it. Okay, then all right, we have, and we'll just make this kind of like point number 1, and then we'll just go to point number 2. We want to give them a visual of the free gift. Now, this is super, super important. Most all of you know that to get an opt-in, all right, on an opt-in page, typically what we need you to do, typically what you need to do, is you need to give away something for free. All right, we have found, books, reports do great. You can actually get somebody to write you a book or do you a free report. Let's just say on the weight loss niche, right off of Fiverr.com. There's literally gurus on there, people that they live and breathe working out, and all of a sudden you can get them to make you a 10 steps to healthier living, or 10 steps to losing weight, or 10 steps to abs, or whatever. You can get them to make you a free book instantly. Now, some people, okay, some people only respond to visual stimulus. So that is why we say put a visual of the book on there. That's why we say, don't just say get a free book or get a free report or get this free. Show them what it is, because some people, that's all they'll respond to. They look at something, and if it's not visually what they want, then you instantly have lost them, right? And of course, that's not what we want for you. We want you to get them to opt in, right? Because the goal here, okay, the main goal for this page is an increase. Oh gosh, that's not the goal. The main goal is increased opt-in percent. Okay, that's goal number 1, and then real emails. Okay, these are our 2 goals of our opt-in page. Okay, and the reason it stands to make total sense, because look, if you got people going right here, and again, I'm going to use this red, and then I'll erase it. Watch. If you've got people that are stopping right here, okay, if they're stopping on that opt-in page and they're never making it through for whatever reason, let's say they're putting in fake information so they never end up doing any of this other profit-generating stuff for you. Or let's just say that they read the page and they don't want to opt in. They say, you know what, I'm not interested in this. I don't want to do this. I don't want this free, whatever this is, right? You've broken the process. You see what I'm saying? The process is broken. once you get that opt-in, once you got that subscriber, you're golden, right? So we got to do whatever we can do to get that subscriber, okay? And that's why it's so very, very, very important that when you build your opt-in pages, you pay close attention to the steps that we're doing right here, we're talking about right here, because these are the steps that have helped us increase our opt-in rates. Now, then we need to show the value. All right, show the value. What I mean by that is we typically put bullet points. All right, bullet points about what they're getting. You know, what is it that they're getting that I guess other people, what is it that they're getting that you know that they want, right? And you list it out. For instance, when I do this for a free book, and we talked about this in our entire profit cycle. So if you go back and you look at the reviews of the other sessions, you're going to see that there are a ton, okay, just absolute ton of like screenshots of my accounts and showing you my pages and literally my entire file, exactly what I'm doing. And remember, this all applies to any business. If you're in e-commerce, this applies to you. If you're building an email list, this applies to you. If you're doing affiliate marketing, this applies to you. It doesn't matter what it is, it will apply to you, okay? So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, does it matter if I'm in this niche or that niche or this thing or that thing? It does, right? It all works the same way. That's what's so great about this. That's what's so great about this training. Now, showing the value is super, super, super important, okay? Because here are the three reasons, all right? The three reasons, or the three types of action takers, okay? There's three types of action takers, okay? And let's just try to identify them, all right? There's the people that just want something free. They see the word free, and they take action, right? Well, we'll just say they opt in. They don't even care what it is. They just see that it's free, boom, they're in. Then there's the people that are visual, okay? They need to see the book or the report, okay? Because in their eyes, this is where they see the value. This is how they see the value. This is how they see the value, okay? Then you've got the serious people, okay? With these people, they only care only about the value, right? So here's the thing. These people right here, like if we were to just kind of go back through here and highlight this like this. All right, these serious people right here, all right, let's go back down. These serious people, they are the people that are going to read these bullet points, right? Because they're serious. They want to know what they're about to get. They don't care that it's free. They're not blown away by the fact that they see an image. They want to know what it is they're getting. If you build your landing pages, and your opt-in pages with these types of people in mind, free, visual, and serious, you make it visually appealing for the people that are just they see it and it says, oh, it's this awesome book, and they just go download it. It's this free report, whatever. Okay, you get those people to opt in. When you put the word free everywhere, now you get those people that are just fast action takers. They just want it because it's free. You get them. But you got to get those serious people, because again, what I tell you, it's all about increasing, right? It's all about increasing your opt-in percentage. So what that means is you don't want to leave any of these people out, okay? Is everybody with me? Say you're with me. Yes, if you're with me right now. We've been on here for 48 minutes, and I haven't seen a single person leave. We've still got 1,011 people. I don't know how the 11 of you that got on here, because GoTo maxes out 1,000. So congratulations on being here. Don't leave. We got a lot more in store. I'm banging through this as fast as I possibly can for you guys. How many of you are enjoying it so far? Give me a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Right? I am so freaking stoked to see 10s flying in. It's probably going to break GoToWebinar again. I know earlier I saw the webcam go off. I wasn't paying attention. All right, awesome, awesome. Well, that seems like I'm doing a decent enough job. Okay. The other element that we do like to make sure that we tell people, or that we do, is urgency. All right? So urgency. We use countdown timers. Oops. All right, so we use countdown timers all the time, and we have like an end date. All right, so we might say that this offer ends, or this particular book is not free after a certain day. There are some people, okay, that this literally just pushes over the edge. Some people will respond, okay, and it's normally these serious people right here, by the way. They're reading all the bullet points and they're thinking about it and they're just not so sure they're going to give you their email address and all this stuff. But then they see that countdown timer and they say, you know what? Wow, like I better do this now. I better do it fast. I better hurry up, right? Because if I don't, then I may not get it. So it's that I am going to hurry up and take action because I don't want to miss out syndrome, right? Urgency sells. You should have countdown timers on all of these pages. Super, super simple. If you look through our training, we talk a lot about using ClickFunnels to build your opt-in page. Next week we will talk about our software that we use to build our opt-in pages specifically for mobile, which is the one that's going to fix the fake email address problem. We put countdown timers and end dates on all of these, right? So that's one page. Now we've got the thank you page that we need to talk about, okay? Now the thank you page is, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on, okay, because there's not a ton of detail to really have to do. I'll just give you some notes, okay? So the thank you page, all right? So we'll go in here and highlight this. Here's some notes that you should keep in mind. All right, number one, put the free gift up top. So here's what I mean by that. If you've got a thank you page, okay, I would put like download now, right, and put the free book, maybe a little info here and like a download button. Okay, like a download button there, and this would be like the book image. And then, like I said, this could be a book image, this could be an image of a product that you have on your Shopify store, this could be just simply an image of a product that you're promoting that's an affiliate offer. I mean, the point is the visual image that they got what you told them they would get goes up at the top, all right? Then down here, all right, we'll just kind of put down here, this is the money zone. Okay, so this is where you'll put ads, affiliate links, Shopify links, etc. Now, this is contradictory to what most people say you should do. Okay, it really is. It's very contradictory because all the money-making stuff is down here at the bottom. But the reason that I do that is real simple, and a lot of people won't tell you this, but this builds trust. Because guess what? When this person hits the thank you page, what does that automatically mean that they are on? What are they now on? Say in the chat box. That's right. All of these people are now in your autoresponder. You see that? They're all in your autoresponder. This is where the big money is. Okay? This is great instant money. Okay? That's great instant money. But over here, that's the big money. Okay? So what you want to do is build this trust, right? You want to build this trust because guess what? They're in that autoresponder and that's going to give them big money. So what you want them to do is see that you said you were going to give them a free report. You said you were going to give them a free gift. And guess what? The first thing they see on the next page is that free gift. Now, if you want to put some stuff they need to buy, Shopify products they need to buy, or if you want to put affiliate links and links to Google ads and stuff like that, you can put them down here, okay? And you'll still make a ton of money off this. But what happens is they don't feel like the first thing that happened is they got sold before they ever even got their free product. You build trust. If there's one thing that I have to teach you in business, and especially online, it's this right here. Build trust. If you build trust with your email list, you'll be able to profit from your email list forever, right? Literally forever. So I think that is super, 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 super important. How many of you are with me? Just say yes if you're with me right now. All right, very, very good. Now, the next thing that we talked about, so now we've basically, from this profit cycle, okay, what have we gone through? Let's just take a quick look. All right, we've talked about our opt-in page. We've talked about our thank you page. The very next step in this process is your autoresponders. All right, so we'll just kind of slide down here. Well, we'll just go back up real fast. Hold on just a second. All right, we've got autoresponders. All right, so let's talk about our autoresponders. All right. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of depth on autoresponders because that's a good 3 hour, or not 3 hour, but that's a good hour and a half training. All right, and so I really think that you guys should watch the full-blown training that I put together for you inside of your Success Connection members area, right? But basically your autoresponder, this is where, all right, this is where you send your emails. So for those of you that don't happen to know that, that's where you send your emails. This is where your list is stored, right? So this is where you build your email list. All right. Now, like we said, there's two types of messages. Okay. All right, and those two types, we've got, try to move them out here. All right, we've got broadcast, and then we've got basically our follow-ups. These are all automated right here. So this is automated. Okay, so it's an automated message. This is a manually sent message. Okay, so this is where you have to like log in and send it. Everyone gets your email. Everyone gets at same time. Okay, so your broadcast email, everybody gets it at the same time. Your follow-up email, they're going to get different messages to people each day. What that means is, in a follow-up message, it basically just means that if I have a follow-up series and it's set to send you a message 3 days after you subscribe, and you subscribed 3 days ago and I subscribed 7 days ago, well then today I'm going to get a different message from that sequence than you're getting. So those follow-up messages are going out at all different types of, basically at all different times to different people. Okay, is everybody with me? Just say yes if you're with me. All right, very good. Now I do highly suggest, okay, highly suggest that you watch and rewatch the training that I did on this, okay? I think it's super, super important because, man, we did some awesome stuff. Now, with your email, you have to worry about your content. What are you going to put in these emails to these people? And you do have to remember, what is your goal? Okay? What is your goal? Now, a lot of you will say, my goal is to make money. How many of you would agree with me that that's your goal? Just say yes if that's your goal. All right. I can already see lots and lots of people saying, that's my goal, that's my goal. Of course, it's all of our goal. But your second goal should be build relationship. You see, you want to build a relationship with your list, and this is more important. Because if you do this, guess what? This will come. You see what I'm saying? If you build this relationship, the making money part just happens, right? So it's important. Again, you want to provide value to your list. Provide value. All right? Now, what is value? It could be articles. So let's just say that you are in the fitness industry or the weight loss industry and you see an awesome article written by a very intelligent doctor or something, and you said, man, this is good stuff. Like my subscribers would love to know that this content exists, but they don't know it, right? They don't know. You could send them an article and just simply link. So we just send them links to articles. This is how you literally can use other people's content to build a relationship with your list. You're not saying it's from you. What you're saying is, hey, I'm passionate about the weight loss, about losing weight. And I was looking around today and I saw this article and it just was so phenomenal. It was from this one was from a single mother, and this one was from a father working, 12-hour days, and they're overweight, and here's the deal. This is the plan that worked for them. This is how they were able to get past it, and this is how they were able to lose weight. And this might motivate you. This might inspire you. This might help you. Just check it out. It's completely free. All of a sudden, you've done something good for them. They feel like you care. And of course, the next thing was motivation. You see, if you motivate people, they look to you to bring them that motivation every day, all the time, because they want to hear from you, because you're motivating them, you're giving them value, you're helping them create their own success in whatever it is that they do, whether it's internet marketing or it's weight loss or it's organic eating or dieting. Maybe it's helping train their pets. People struggle with that. We do. I'm going to tell you right now, Alexa is out right now with Chloe, but you will probably hear Chloe in a little bit, right? And people struggle with that. And sometimes it's a difficult thing, and so you can help them. Relationship advice. That's another huge industry, huge niche online, is dating and relationship advice, because relationships are tough. I've been in one for 6.5 years, and I know that relationships aren't always the easiest thing, right? They're just not. And at this particular point in time, you are able to go in and help people, right? How awesome is that? I just think that's a phenomenal, that's a phenomenal thing. All right, so let me see something real quick here. All right, sorry, wanted to make sure that GoToWebinar wasn't messing up. So providing value and then providing this motivation, right? So we've kind of, and then of course, obviously, secondary is profiting, right? So of course you want to profit. So how do we do that? Well, we have profit centers, which we will talk about in our next deal, right? So it's how do we make money? We make money off these profit centers. That's affiliate links, Shopify links, all these different things. We want to build this relationship with articles and motivation and things of that nature, right? So there's an entire series that I drew out, okay, an entire series on creating your email sequence, okay, on creating the email sequence that would work great for all profit cycles. I'm going to tell you again, watch my training inside, okay? I'm even going to make it blue so when you see this, you'll remember. www.thesc.com. If you don't have an account, create one. It's free for you. It'll recognize that you are one of our students with your email address. If you have an account, you can log in. All right. Okay. So obviously, your autoresponders have given you a good overview. That's a good review for autoresponders. But writing that whole sequence and how to create content for it and everything is so simple, and we've literally put all of that inside of the members area in the profit cycle reviews. Okay, I believe that was profit cycle. We'll just go up here and look real fast which profit cycle it was. I think it's 3. So it would be profit cycle part 3 was autoresponders. So you'll see that in the SC. All right, now we've got profit centers. All right, profit centers. The profit centers. All right. The profit centers are all these little things over here. Remember we talked about this money over here? It's how do we make money here? How do we make money there? Okay? That's our profit center. So look, we've gone from opt-in page to thank you page to autoresponder, which is sending out messages. But now we got to figure out what are these profit centers and how do we use them? How do we find them? Where do we get, I mean, just what is the profit center and how do we use this to actually make money? How do we connect with a profit center, if you will, right? Profit center, super, super simple, all right? So we'll just write down profit centers. All right, we'll highlight it. All right, so the profit centers are things like, I love how it does that, affiliate offers. Okay, so you got affiliate offers. All right, you've got Shopify stores. So for those of you that are in Shopify, this works really well for you. You can sell to advertisers, and then you can do like a blog with ads. So this would be like Google Ads. Okay, now where do you put these? Where do you profit? All right, where do you profit? Well, you're going to profit on your thank you page. And then, of course, you're going to profit from your email list, right? So, what and where? So these are your profit centers. This is kind of the different ways that you can generate a profit online. Now, my goal has always been to kind of drill down inside of these and say, okay, what exactly is there? What exactly can you do? Where can you get this? And so on and so forth, right? What I'd like to do is probably just drill down. I mean, look, most of you understand what a Shopify store is, okay? If you're doing Shopify, you understand a Shopify store. You can use Google Ads. It's just Google AdSense. You can use that on a blog. So literally you can send an email to your blog. Boom, people click ads. They make money. Blogs are free, so it's not really hard. This is probably a little more advanced. This is selling advertisers. In fact, we have a Success Connection student who already took action on this, built an email list, and actually sold advertisers for $200 a month to advertise on his blog. So he's literally just got a blog with a little banner of their ad, and he's charging them $200 a month because he's got the profit cycle flowing for him, right? So it's just an extra way to make money. So his blog has the advertisers on the side, but still has the blog ads too from Google. So he's making money both ways, right? And then, of course, he still promotes affiliate offers. Now, affiliate offers, okay, are things that we really, I like to talk about and I like to explain. You know, they have different types. They have basically a percent of sale, okay? And what that means is you get a percent of the sale value, okay? But understand your commission goes away if they refund. Okay, so percent of sale is great. However, percent of sale tends to generate, you know, refunds occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally. Okay, so there's a little bit of risk with it. Then you've got what we call a CPL, which is cost per lead. All right, this is another type of affiliate offer. On this one, there's no sale required. Most of the time, it's just they want like a zip code, an email, you know, phone number, something like that, right? It's a simple lead, all right? Here's the great thing about this. No refunds, because no money's changing hands. So nobody is paying any money, so therefore there's nothing to refund. The types of companies that do this would be like auto insurance. So lots of auto insurance companies. Lots of legal companies, like legal lead generation, lots of sweepstakes, etc. Okay, there's tons of these. These companies will pay you to generate a lead, right? Now, a lot of times you get paid lower commission fees. So you might actually see where you only get paid, say, $2 per lead, okay? But up here, let's just call it example. All right, but up here, you might get paid, you might be selling a $100 product, so you get a $50 commission. Now, here's the part that we talked about, and this is the part I wanted to get to. A lot of times you will look at these two things, and you will say, wow, I can make $50 up here on this percent of sale thing. I'm going to promote that. That's what I'm going to email to my list. That's what I'm going to promote, because I can make $50. And you look down here at something like this where you're only getting paid $2, $2.50, and you say, all right, it's $2? No way. But here is, just keep in mind that you've got to always pay close attention, okay, to the metrics behind everything. All right, so just keep this in mind and pay close attention. You've also got offers called CPA, which is cost per action. Now, these offers, okay, a CPA offer, it's typically a trial offer. So this is typically a trial offer. It's a very low cost to the user, okay? But you get a high payout. So meaning you get paid a lot and there's no refunds. Okay, so let me give you an example. This is one that we promoted, and we talked about this already. Netflix, they used to have, I believe it was like a $1 trial offer, and if we could get them a buyer at $1, okay, they would pay us $35. Now, why do you think Netflix would do that? Why was Netflix willing to pay me $35 to get them somebody to sign up for a trial that only cost $1? They lose $34 on that. Put it in the chat box. That's right. You see, Netflix knew that people were going to stick. They were going to rebuild for Netflix for years to come, and they don't have to pay me anymore. They just pay me one time, $35, and that's it, right? So lots and lots of money, and the customer's not spending a lot of money, right? So if you look at these three scenarios, okay, if you look at these three scenarios, in this scenario, I'm making $50. I make the most money, but the customer has to spend $100, and if they refund, I lose my commission. On this one, the customer's not spending any money, not even $1. They never even have to have a credit card, but I only get paid $2, but there's no refunds, no retraction for my commission. And on a CPA offer like this, the customer still has to pay money. They got to pay $1, but I get paid a lot of money. I get paid 35 times what the customer is spending, right? So 35 times the customer is spending is what I get. So if you think about it, they're three totally different metrics, right? Three totally different metrics. So if you were to look at an example of 100 visitors, all right, and they went to, you know, the percent of sale, and then they went to the CPL, and then they went over here to the CPA. Okay, so they went to three different types of offers. You don't really know what they're going to convert at, but let's just say that this converted at 1%. All right, and that this converted at 30%, all right, and that this converted, and we got, hey, Chloe, they just came. Come here, you want to say hey to everybody? Come here, come here. She hasn't seen her dad. Say hey. Oh, hey, everybody, this is Chloe Bear. Okay, all right. Okay, Daddy loves you. She got a haircut for the wedding. Tell everybody hey. Everybody loves you. Okay. Dad loves you. Let Daddy work. Let Daddy do his work. She's so funny. All right, sorry. So she's going crazy here. All right, so let's just say on this it converted. The CPA offer converted at 10%. Okay. So what do these numbers mean for us? Well, at a percent of sale, okay, our revenue on the percent of sale would be $50. Okay, so we got one sale. All right. If we ended up with 30% here, okay, we would make, that's 30 conversions, and remember it was $2 a conversion, we'd make $60. All right, so we're already making more on the CPL offer, and remember, this one's risky because that one might have a refund that come through, right? Now, on the CPA, if we get just a 10% conversion rate, okay, so much lower, but we're getting paid $35 a pop, guess what? Now we're making $350, right? So, by far, this is the winning, okay, this over here, typically wins out, right? But sometimes this right here will win because it converts at such a high rate, right? And sometimes you can get lead offers that pay you $3, $4, $5, $6 a lead. What you should do, of course, again, is watch the training that I did on this, but you should also check out, okay, right here, offervault.com. Offervault.com has a list of almost every affiliate offer. It'll let you walk through every affiliate offer. It'll let you go through every offer under the sun, both lead offers and CPA offers, just all kinds of different offers. You can go through those offers and literally find exactly what is working for you, okay? So exactly what, what, at least anyway, what you want. You can find CPL offers, CPA offers, percent of sale offers, all kinds of affiliate offers, all right? Now, the last part, we'll wrap it up. I know we've been on here about an hour and 15 minutes now, but this is important. How many of you enjoyed the review so far? Just say yes. Very good. I see lots and lots of yeses coming in. Awesome. We're almost finished. Give me about 10 more minutes. All right, so we want to talk about free and paid traffic. Now, I'm combining these, all right, and we'll just pick a different highlight color because, let's see, maybe that, nope. Trying to make them all different so you can so they'll correspond. So free and paid traffic, that's kind of an ugly one, but we'll go with it. I think at the end of the day, this whole thing is going to look so crazy. Look at how much we've gone over. Look at all this information. This will all be in your account to download, by the way. And it'll be on the replay page when we send that out tomorrow. All right, so there you go, free and paid traffic. We'll just shoot on down to the bottom here. All right, free and paid traffic. So what we'll do, the first thing we'll talk about is free traffic. We talked about YouTube. We talked about forums. And then we also talked about Facebook groups. Now, remember that when you're looking for free traffic, you want it, there are a few things. You want quality, and then you want it fast. Okay? My suggestion to you is use these three methods. I haven't really found a free traffic source that actually beat these three types. Facebook groups are phenomenal because you can find a group about specific things, like literally specific things. So you can find a group that's literally all about dog training, or a group that's all about X, Y, or Z, right? So whatever it is that you're looking for, you can find a group on. And then, of course, you can post within that group. You can network with people within that group, and you can make a lot of money from within that group. These things, okay, what ends up happening is they activate profit cycles. See, they become, if you just look at it as almost like as a funnel here, they become that traffic, right? That traffic component that ends up going on throughout the profit cycle, right? And you can do this all literally for nothing, right? Completely free. Again, watch the training video that I did for you, because going into detail on free and paid traffic in a review is going to be difficult. It's much easier to do that in a Q&A session, because we could be here for, remember that I've done 6 sessions at about an hour and a half a pop. So you've got 9 to 10 hours worth of content, training content on these sections right here that we're reviewing. What I'm doing is giving you a good review, a good refresher, so that you're fully aware of what you need to go over, so that you're prepared for our Q&A session, right? All right, so then we went over paid traffic. All right, and we talked about 2 different types of paid traffic. We talked about solo ads, and we talked about Facebook ads. Now, everybody knows what Facebook ads are, but solo ads, so solo ads, just so you get a good understanding, this is what a solo ad does, okay? You've got this little person over here, okay, and this person has a list, all right? And this person has an opt-in page, okay? And then you've got this person over here, and this person has a list, and this person has an opt-in page, okay? All right, and we'll just say that this is you, all right? What you do is you go over here and you tell this person, okay, you just go over here to this person and you say, hey, please email your list to my opt-in page, okay? So basically, you're telling this guy to send an email to his list and have that list sent directly to your opt-in page, which again means that his solo ad becomes your traffic to activate your profit cycle. So he sends people to the page that then you now collect their email addresses. So what happens? Your list grows, right? So he might come back out here and say to you, okay, I'll give you 100 clicks for 30 bucks. This is pretty common. So here's what that means. He's going to send an email to his list. He's going to guarantee you that you will get 30 visitors from his email list. Guaranteed. If you don't get at least 30, then he will literally send another email. That's how this works. So he's going to guarantee you you'll get 30 visitors. Okay? That's 30 cents, right? Of those 30 visitors, you're going to now get people opting into your list. You see what I'm saying? So he sends an email to his list. It helps you to build your list. And of course, since you're optimizing through the profit cycle, now all of a sudden, those subscribers that are going onto your list, you're monetizing and making money in many, many different ways, right? So when you have the profit cycle on your side, okay, when you are using this entire profit cycle right here, you have an advantage that everybody else does not have because most people don't know about this. And so what they do is they stop in certain places, right? They stop, like, for instance, they'll stop right here, right? They'll make all this money up here on the thank you page, but they don't use their autoresponders. Or vice versa. Sometimes what you'll have is you'll have people that actually stop right here. They will eliminate the thank you page. They'll just put people onto their email list, go on and on and on, but they don't make any of that money on the thank you page, none of the instant money. When you are doing what we are doing, okay, and you are doing it to the extent that we are showing you, you are completely optimizing this entire process, okay? Completely optimizing the whole process, which is the reason why you're able to make more money. So solo ads are very, very, very important. I highly suggest that you go in and you watch my training on this because my training on solo ads is going to teach you exactly what you need to know in order to buy solo ads. And in fact, during the session that we did, which was a couple of weeks ago, I might have been last week, I actually talked to you about, and I showed you a Facebook group. So there's a Facebook group with like 23,000 people on it that are literally actively buying and selling solo ads in all kinds of niches, right? So you get the opportunity to now go in, see that other people have bought traffic, see that other people are doing well, and then go and do the same thing. So again, it's paid traffic, but it's guaranteed. And it's guaranteed good quality, right? So again, it helps you to build your list, build your profit cycle, and activate that profit cycle. And as we said, if you do this the right way, you activate multiple profit cycles, right? How many of you are with me? Just say yes. Awesome, awesome. Look, I am going to send these notes on our entire review here. I'm going to send these over to Nick tonight. They'll be up for you first thing in the morning on our replay page. Like I said, it might have some of the times and stuff wrong, but that's just because my iPad, for whatever reason, it just keeps resyncing itself. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But you'll know they're the right notes because clearly they're they will follow the training, right? So how many of you enjoyed tonight? Just say yes if you enjoyed tonight. Awesome. Awesome. I see lots and lots of yeses, lots and lots of people saying. Now, remember that next week, okay, Next week, I am going to tell you how to fix the problem. I am going to tell you how to fix the problem that breaks the profit cycle. The one thing that will give you the biggest edge over every single person doing anything online. I am going to show you how to stop the breakage right here. I'm going to show you how to stop all those fake email addresses. They're going to be completely eliminated 100% of the time, which is just ridiculous. But it's one of the things that we've been able to do with our business. How many of you are excited about learning that? Just say yes. Okay. I will walk you through it step by step next week. It's one of the most ridiculous and, I guess, cool technologies that we've ever had, and it will literally guarantee you real and best email addresses, which is what you need. Because if you're out there getting all this traffic, okay, I mean, let's just be honest. If you're out here getting all that traffic right there, but you're getting fake email addresses and you're getting, secondaries and all this stuff, it breaks the whole cycle. But we refuse to allow that to happen, right? So since we refuse to allow it to happen, we will show you exactly how to eliminate it, right? And we will eliminate the fake email subscribers from your list. And that, I think, is probably the most important thing. So I will send all of these notes over to Nick on my team, and we will make sure that you can get them. All right? So that's going to wrap up the actual training for tonight. I'm stoked to have been able to be here with you and to give you such a what I hope is a great overview. And sorry, a lot of talking this week. The next couple of weeks, we've got the training next week on how to guarantee real email addresses. This will 10x your business. If you just focus and pay attention, you don't want to miss this. It will 10x your business, okay, and your profit and everything. And all of a sudden it gives you the advantage that other people don't have because they're out there trying to compete with you, but they're having 60% of their list fake email addresses and all that, and you won't, right? Which means you have the edge, you have the upper hand, which means you're going to get more of the traffic, build your list faster, and your business explodes faster. At least that's what's happened for me. All right? Now, what we are going to do is tonight we have two other things we're going to do. I have decided on two things. Number one is that we are going to do our free software vote. All right? Now, what's cool about this is you are here live to vote on this. Now, I was going to announce the winner, okay, the software winner. And by the way, I made a cool little deal here, okay? And this is a survey, which I'm going to give you the link to this in a minute, so just hold tight. It says I'm going to spend $5,000 to create software, yada, yada, yada. All right, then it says, what type of software would you like most? All right, we've narrowed it down to one that helps generate traffic. Remember, traffic starts the whole opt-in, the whole profit cycle, or one that helps generate more subscribers. Meaning, are there any softwares that I could build that are kind of little tricks, little things that could help you to generate more email subscribers on your list? So do you want more traffic, or do you want more email subscribers, which then in turn is like continuous traffic? It's which one do you want, right? Which one would you rather me build? These are the top two out of the 4 or 5 options that I originally gave you. These are the top two. The vote is going to take place right now when I give you the link to this, okay? Then I want you to describe why you want one over the other. Why is it you would rather have a traffic software than an opt-in software, and vice versa, okay? Then I'm going to ask you for your PayPal email address. Understand something. This is simply so that I can pay you a cash prize. Here's why. What I'm going to do is, instead of announcing a big cash prize winner tonight, instead of giving away my $100 tonight, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to give away cash prizes with the winners being announced next Thursday. And I am going to pay those people that actually submit a survey. Okay, you submit your vote. What's going to happen is you're going to go into a little pot of people that actually submitted a survey vote. And next week what I'm going to do is, live on the Success Connection, I am going to pick 20, count them, 20 $100 cash prize winners. 20. How many of you think that's phenomenal? That is $2,000, and I'm going to give it away next week, and it's going to be given away to people that actually fill this survey out. Okay, now, the reason I am not going to announce the winner of this software giveaway, or the winner of the type of software tonight, is because some people are actually going to have to watch this as a replay. And the reason they're going to have to watch it as a replay is because we were maxed out literally 10 minutes in. I told you that earlier. This is kind of on the fly that I've decided to change from live to you can vote all, until next week. And the reason is I don't want to, I like to reward people that are here live, but I also like to make sure that the people that are not here live get the same opportunities if in fact they tried to be here. But the fact of the matter is there's a lot of people that hold on just a second, excuse me, but there's a lot of people, sorry, like I said, it's wedding time, so there's just tons of people coming in and out, kind of a lot of stuff going on, and so it's hard to have the quiet success connection. But the fact of the matter is we've got a lot of people that tried to get on, and since we have a lot of people that tried to get on and they weren't able to, I don't want to eliminate them from their opportunity and their chance to be able to have the ability to vote. Okay, so and if we hadn't maxed out, then I would have said, hey, everybody got on that was trying to get on. Okay, but that's not the case. So what we'll do is we will vote. Now, once you vote, all right, you will be entered to win one of the 20. How many of you like 20 cash prizes? How many of you are excited about that? That is my wedding gift to you, even though I think it's supposed to be the other way around. I think you're supposed to give me wedding gifts, but it's all good. I am going to give you the wedding gift of $2,000. 20 people will win $100 live right here next week, and it's because I'm excited. I'm celebrating. This is my last Success Connection single. Now Alexa's looking at me like, you are not single, but I really am, technically. You can see her in the mirror. They can see you in the mirror. So even though I'm not technically single, I'm also not married. So that's my way of having a lot of fun, with all of you guys. Now, here is the link. It is the same link that we had before, but you will notice, sorry, hold on, go.dsc.com/survey. All right, you will notice that the survey now goes to the new survey. So if you go to this link, all right, you can vote, and when you vote, you will be on the new survey. So when you go, you should see the survey that looks like this. It should be, what type of software would you like, okay? Describe why you want one over the other, and then give me your PayPal email address. If you don't have PayPal, you can put in here, don't have PayPal, and that's not going to disqualify you from winning or anything. It just means I'll have to send you a personal email and send you a check or something like that. But for the most part, everybody has PayPal. Now, when you vote, it will automatically be redirecting you over here to the Facebook fan page. I can't log into Facebook from here right now because, as you know, sometimes when I travel, Facebook's kind of quirky. So I want you to leave comments. I filmed a video for you. It's literally on the front of my Facebook fan page. Once you fill out the survey, it's going to redirect you directly to my Facebook fan page. Fill out the survey, go to my fan page, and leave me some comments. I don't know what you want to say. Leave me a 1 through 10. Did you like tonight's training? Did you enjoy the Profit Cycle review? Are you excited about next week learning how to get real email addresses, learning how to get guaranteed email addresses out of mobile phones, all of the things that you need to make the Profit Cycle even better, even more exciting, even more profitable for you and for your business? Are you excited about that? Leave me those comments on Facebook and join the Success Connection group. Now, if you are not a member of the group, you need to be a member of the group. There's the URL right there. It's go.bsc.com/group. All you got to do is click on Join Now when you go there, and I will get you approved, or somebody from my office will, that can log into Facebook. Now, here's why you want to join the group. I've also put a video inside of the group. Okay, so there's a video inside of Facebook fan page and a video inside of the group. If you fill out the survey and you leave me a comment on my Facebook fan page and you leave me a comment in the Success Connection group, all you got to do is tell me what you think about tonight's training. That's all I care about. All right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an additional 10 winners who comment on those videos that are there now, and I'm going to announce those 10 winners next week as well. So now let's recap. If you fill out the survey, okay, I'm going to select 20 $100 cash prize winners, and we're going to do this right off the bat next week. okay? But you got to be here next week to win. So that's one of the keys, is when you do all this, you've got to be here next week in order to win, okay? Because if I call your name and you're not here, you can't win. All right, so you got to be here. So you want to fill out the survey. When you fill out the survey, it's going to take you automatically to my Facebook fan page. Leave me a comment on the video. It'll be the very first video, probably the only video that you even see. So it'll be a video from me out on the balcony, you know, kind of you'll be able to see the ocean and everything, okay? Leave me a comment. Rate tonight's training a 1 through 10, all right? Then go to our Success Connection group and get joined, okay? You can see it right there on the screen. So join the group, and then leave me comments inside of the group. There's another video inside of there for the Success Connection group. Leave me a comment. When you do that, you will now qualify for one of the other 10 $100 cash prizes that I'm going to give away, boom, next week on the Success Connection. So you're literally now 30 people. That is a record, by the way. 30 people are going to win cash prizes next Thursday on the Success Connection. Who loves that? Just say yes if you love that. Awesome. And last but not least, if you are in the Success Connection group, you will get some live streaming from our wedding this weekend. Now, I can't promise it will actually be the wedding ceremony itself because Alexa might kill me, but all weekend long, so starting tomorrow, Friday through Sunday, I am going to be streaming live inside of the Success Connection group all of our wedding festivities. So you'll get to see a lot of other marketers that are here. You'll get to see some of our family, where we're getting married, the area we're getting married in, the beaches and the tents and all that cool stuff. I'm going to share all of that with you only inside of the group. It will not be on our fan page because that's just too public, too many people there. This is specifically for my Success Connection fans. So if you're interested in seeing our wedding and some of the stuff we're doing, go to the Success Connection group. Get joined right now. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's super active. We've got awesome people inside of there. You're going to absolutely love it. So go ahead and get joined. We'll get you approved. And then, of course, throughout the weekend, if you just check back in the Success Connection group, you're going to see the live feeds from me showing you some of the cool stuff that we're doing for our wedding. So with that said, that's going to wrap up tonight's training. I hope you all had a blast. I hope you enjoyed it. I can see in the comments box it's just been blowing up the entire time that I've been on here. You guys have been going crazy, so I appreciate it. So we've done the profit cycle review. Next week I'm going to show you how to guarantee you get real email addresses so that your profit cycle doesn't break before it even gets started. Of course, next week I'm also going to be giving away 30 cash prizes as a celebration of my first Success Connection as a married man. So first Success Connection married, and I'm going to give away $3,000. It's going to be crazy. So many people are going to win. It's going to be a lot of fun. I see tons of people in here just kind of going crazy in the chat box, so that's always fun. But in order to do that, you've got to vote, okay? So these are very simple steps. First, you got to vote right here. You got to make it happen. It takes 2 seconds. go.vsc.com/survey. Then you want to make sure it's going to automatically land you here. This is my Facebook fan page. On my fan page and in my group, I've got a special video film for you. You'll see the beach in the background. All you've got to do, comment on that video, give me a rating 1 through 10. I'll make sure that you're entered. Next week, we're going to scroll through that, and we're just going to pick 10 winners, boom, 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 and start giving out $100 bills, okay, $100 PayPals. And then, of course, we're going to give 20 people that fill this survey out the $100 cash prize, and next week we'll look at the results live. And I'm going to give away a $5,000 to $7,500 piece of software to you guys. It's either going to be a traffic software or it's going to be an opt-in generating software. All depends on you. That's what we like to do here on the Success Connection. That's a total, by the way, of almost $10,000 being given away next week right here on the Success Connection. Who's going to be back next week? Just say yes in the chat box if you're going to be back next week. Say yes. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Awesome. I see tons of yeses. We're going to break GoToWebinar. Very, very good. Well, listen, everybody, I want to thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I've got a lot to do. I've spent an hour and 40 minutes with you, and I've got a ton to do here to prepare for the wedding. So I want to thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you being here. I can't wait to see you next week. You've all committed to being here next week. And by the way, if you're here this week and you don't make it here next week, it's crazy because there's an insane amount of money being given away. There's the software being given away, and of course, this little hack, this little trick that we figured out to guarantee that your profit cycles don't break. And of course, if you've been here for 6-7 weeks, you've been going through the profit cycle, you're learning, you want to make sure the profit cycle doesn't break before it ever starts, right? And that's the little things that most people won't teach you. It's the little things that most people won't share with you. It's the things that quote-unquote gurus hold back and don't share. But the fact of the matter is, I don't do that kind of stuff. I want to make sure that you have every tool I have, you have every resource I have, you have every opportunity I have so that you can walk down the path I've walked down and have the same success and the same results I have. And that's why I'm committed to giving you everything as like an open book, totally transparent, all the way down to my wedding. Make sure that you're checking inside of the Success Connection group all weekend. We'll be streaming live from there. I hope you all have a phenomenal weekend. I hope you have a safe weekend. Pray for me because we will be we'll be kind of taking that walk this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun though. Make sure you watch us live inside of the Facebook group this weekend. We'll share some of those moments with you because we know that you share so many Thursday nights right here with me. I want to try to do my best to share some of my life experiences, things I'm doing with you as well. So make sure you check the group, fill out the survey. I'll see you next Thursday right here on the Success Connection for my very first live training as a married man. And we'll be giving away $3,000 in cash. 30 different people will win. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Wish me luck, and I'll see you all next week right here on the Success Connection.